What's up, y'all? So why are you never too old to blossom? I'm going to explain why. I'm going to use the concept of the learning curve to explain one of the many reasons why you're never, ever, ever too old to blossom. And I'm going to give you a 3-day, 3-step challenge so that you can prove this to yourself. I would love to prove it to you, but you're not here, so I'm going to just help you prove it to you, okay? I'm going to also apologize for the background noise in advance because there's going to be some background noise in my videos for a little while. For most of the videos, I'm going to just go ahead and bet that that's going to happen. So hopefully we can get past it, okay? Welcome to the Lighthouse Bulb LLC. This is my relaunch video for my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Lighthouse Bulb, where our light will begin to guide us once we twist the bulb. And here we are twisting the bulb with this video, because we're going to use the learning curve, which is a good way to set up the rest of my videos, because I'm here to teach you stuff, right? So why not learn how to learn so that we can learn, right? Anyways, never too old to blossom. The learning curve, I already don't like that term, all right? Because you're like, learning curve, ooh, I'm interested in something, right? I'm going to learn it. I'm going to be freaking fabulous at it, and then it's going to be all a straight path. I'm just going to flow down that path, right? That's not how a learning curve works. That's not even what it is. So I like to call it a learning coil, because it can go both ways. Okay? We're swiveling. We don't want to get stuck. We don't want to get caught in the middle of that learning coil. Take it from me, I haven't probably seen my comfort zone since probably like 2019, and then it just got further away from me 2022, and I'm just kind of getting back into it a little bit, because I also don't enjoy staying there either, so we'll explain. Okay, you'll see. Alright, your learning coil starts at your comfort zone, okay? Comfort zone. What's a comfort zone? Exactly. You hear the term. What is it? This is your comfort zone. Let's say you went to sleep really late last night because you were scrolling, or you were watching some series that, like, oh shit, I should have stopped at episode 3 and I watched the whole season of 12 episodes. You know what I mean? Okay. So you went to sleep late. Your smart device is what wakes you up. So you wake up with your smart device in your hand. No shame here, okay? Right? You like snooze, snooze, snooze. Shut that thing up. I'm asleep, right? Snooze, snooze, snooze 5 times. Maybe that's just me, but 5 times, right? And then you finally hit the dismiss, knowing that you're going to get up. And it's like, let me check my socials and see who hit me up. Right? And it's like, nobody. Or nobody that I want to talk to. So you're like, ugh, time to get up. You either whip those covers off of you and like storm out of bed, or you're one that kind of slithers out of bed and like drags your ass to the bathroom, probably popping a Zoloft or something, whatever you do, and take a shower, get ready. If you have people that you need to take care of, you get them ready. Then you're off to work. Go to work, you zombie through the day, or like you are on, you know what I mean? Like you are all the way into character, you run something, you know what I'm saying? So blah, 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 all day, doesn't matter, you either zombie in it or you are managing everything. Two different sides of the coin, whatever. There's some in between, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So you do your day, right? So you finish your shift, and then it's like, I've got to go pick up whomever I dropped off, or I get to go home now, right? I get to go home now and sort of reverse that morning that I just had and that day that I just had. So I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to sit and either scroll on my phone or watch this series or whatever it is, right? Until you fall asleep. That, my friends, is your comfort zone. Now, it kind of sounds comfortable, except the background and the inner parts of this comfort zone, because you're in your bubble, and any little thing that is inconvenient or knocks you off of that roll down your life like a big bubble, right? Anything that kind of shakes that bubble up really affects you. You know, a phone call that you didn't want, it's like all day long you're just like annoyed, or you're looking off into the distance to make sure that nothing does come pop that bubble, that comfort zone bubble, right? So it keeps you in this kind of anxious vibe, anxious energy, just sitting in your comfort zone. Now, if you're one of those who can look at the stars and, you know, just bask in your comfort zone, or sit back and smell the roses in your comfort zone, then I'm proud of you. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. Spread that love. Beam that out to the world. We need it, right? But if not, make sure to keep watching, because I'm just going to explain something to you, right? So there you are in your comfort zone. Something inspirational happens, or, you know, something just inspires you, and you're like, you know what, I want to learn that. I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna have that skill, and I'm gonna rock it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kill it, nail it, right? So it's like, you have that experience. That's the second part here. Inspirational experience makes you want to learn something. You start to learn and grow from that experience, right? Learn how to do it, learn things about it, even if it's just, you know, a hobby or something like that. You move from that stage to practicing it, and, you know, now you're doing this thing. You're making some mistakes, maybe a lot of mistakes, right? Making a lot of mistakes probably at that point. But that's okay, you know? Then sometimes, most of the time, it's like either one huge mistake that has you thinking, ugh, whatever, let me check on what I'm doing, or too many mistakes will make you go, let me check this out, let me evaluate it. We're in the evaluation stage now, where I'm going to improve on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Here's where most people will just be like, well, it wasn't for me, my bad, I should just go back to my comfort zone, I should just go back to, you know, keeping my bubble safe. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when you go to an orientation for, like, a new job at, like, a corporation or something, that's just my example. Corporate job, because I came from corporate America, right? There's 35 people at the orientation. Everyone's so excited. Oh my God, I can't believe we're gonna be coworkers forever. And, like, talking about our old jobs and experiences, like, ooh, we made it. Look at what brought us here. We're great, right? And then out of that 35 people, 2 weeks in, when you've done your training and you're out on whatever floor it is that you're on, there's only 5 people left of you, of that 35 people. Because of this evaluation and improvement stage. Same thing with, like, meditation. I've seen a lot of people go, I can't meditate. Like, I'm like, you can't sit still and breathe. I'm sorry, you can. We're just not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Anyways, that evaluation and improvement stage in meditation, where, oh, I did it for 1 day, I felt great. I did it for 2 days, it was a little iffy. I did it for 3 days, it was great the 3rd day. And then it's like, you do it again, and the thoughts that keep coming in, you just couldn't anymore. You were just like, forget it, it's not for me. Like, that sort of thing. That's the part where most people quit. That part right there is the part where anyone, no matter how old you are, can learn to grow and blossom. It's just getting past that challenge in the evaluation and improvement stage. Because as soon as you come out of that, once you've removed those obstacles or beat those challenges within whatever it is you're learning, then you go back to the experience, the inspirational experience stage, where you're learning again and you're practicing some more. You're making less mistakes. And now you got some confidence to go with that competence, the things that you learned. So now you're, like, skilled at it. It's just that hump that stops us from thinking that we, no matter how old we are, can blossom and grow and learn and thrive, right? So then you're back at your comfort zone, though, after you've become skilled and competent and confident, okay? So we can just do that again. But again, like I said, you don't want to get stuck in the comfort zone. I mean, in the inspiration or learning coil. You don't want to get stuck in the learning coil. Okay, enjoy, bask for a little while at least. Take it from me, I promise. It's better that way. But that's why. That's all it is. So I'm going to give you a challenge now that you know about the learning coil and how to get through it. Before you go off onto your day, somewhere in between dismissing that alarm and, dismissing that alarm and going into the bathroom to take a shower or pop that all off, somewhere in between there, right? Just check your mood, rate it, rate your mood from 0 to 10, right? 0 is I woke up a raging bitch and I may choose violence. You hear that? Violence. There's people arguing outside. I may choose violence today at some point, right? They didn't check their mood. Or, like, I am just over it, and the only thing I'm going to require of myself today is to breathe, blink, maybe I'll eat, and make sure that my bodily functions make it to where they need to go. Like, that's a 0. Rage, or just completely over it, whatever, anything in between there, at that 0. Or 10, where it's like, I just want to go frolicking, I want to go jump on a trampoline, I want to go have fun, I don't care who comes with me, I'm going to put out a PSA, even if I don't even really get along with you, come frolicking with me, type of shit. So, we got 0 to 10, rate your mood. In between is like a 5, right, where, I'm just kind of going along my day, I'm in a decent mood, everything's kind of okay, it's kind of like comfort zone, but, like middle, 5. So rate your day. That's step 1. Like, not your day. Rate your mood. That's step 1 of this challenge. We're going to do this for 3 days in a row. Then step 2 is to set a goal based off of that mood that you rated. What number are you at? If you woke up at a 2 and you'd rather be at a 5, then that's your goal, 5. If you woke up at a 2 and you just want to maintain that 2, okay, that's your goal, whatever. You're not really trying to change anything, you're just kind of evaluating it, so to speak. And then the third step is somewhere before you go to sleep, before you pick your show for the night, or before you start to scroll and get deep into it, just sit and think for a second about how you did on that. When you set your goal today of maintaining that 2, did you come home at a 0, or did you come home at a 5? Did you come home at a 10? You know what I mean? And just make sure your goal is kind of realistic, because if you woke up at a 0 and you chose a 10 as your goal, you might be a little disappointed in yourself later. So just, give yourself some grace, understanding, and all that on the way. And if you need a video on that, I can help you with that too. But let me know in the comments. 0, you don't want to probably shoot for like a 10, but I'm just saying, you can shoot for the stars, but anyway, moving on. So just evaluate your goal. How did you get there? What are the beautiful things that helped you to get there or maintain, right? What are the things that maybe derailed you or sent you from a 6 to a 0? Just checking things out. That's the challenge for today. 3-day challenge. And make sure to also give yourself some grace. Let's say you wanted to do this for the 3 days. You're really excited about doing this challenge just for yourself, right? And you did it day 1, you did it day 2, and then day 3, you didn't do it, right? You get to choose. Do you want to just do it for one more day, or do you want to see what it feels like to do this 3 days in a row? That's you. That's your decision. But give yourself the grace anyway, just for, hopping on board. Okay, there's the challenge. There's the info. You can blossom no matter how long you've been here. Okay? You really can. I promise. But that's the challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to help me grow this channel. Okay? Help others blossom as well. Like, share, subscribe. Do whatever it is that you're inspired to do. And I just appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know of any stories that you have that may be related to this video. Maybe we can laugh together. Corporate America jokes are welcome. But besides that, thanks again for watching, and thoroughly enjoy every moment that you have here on this beautiful journey.